So hello everyone, today I'll be testing the DSE10s in multiplayer in Asphalt 9. These were fresh recorded races on the first day of the Classic season, so you can expect to see some tough competition in these races. And in the later videos you will see very tough competitions such as a Max Pinafrina and Acuras and stuff like that at higher stars. So on our first race, which is the very first race in this multiplayer season, I got lucky and got Auckland, the new track. And it's called Auckland track, the variant that most people have been exposed to, because most people would have the BMW Z4 LCR E89, which you could try with this track as well. And in this race we have 3 DSE Tensors, including my we have 3 DSE Tensors, all excluding myself. We have 3 DSE Tensors, 3 Camaro LTs, and 1 below 1000 rank BMW Z4 LCR E89. And since we have quite a lot of under 1000 cars, or more simply just lower rank cars, we are able to zoom past them without a problem. And you can really see the Auckland track layout in this race. I have raced many more variants, including a one that is in the daily events, and in this race we come in first effortlessly in front of the rest of the competition, which includes 3 DSE Tensors, 3 Camaro LTs, and 1 BMW Z4 LCR E89. And on to our next race on Rome Tiber Stream, we have 6 DSE Tensors and 1 Dodge Challenger Hemiscat pack. So these are all sequential races, none of them were cut out. So the DSE 10s is an extremely versatile car for Class B. It has competitive top speed, and the rest of the stats are just amazing. Just that I feel that the drifting, the car feels a bit close to the ground, while the Camaro ZL1, its closest clone is basically just lighter. So the Camaro ZL1 is basically a lighter DSE 10s. So in this race, we make it past the river without any problem and pass the DSE 10s on the ramp there, because it decided to go 316, and we just basically gained more airspeed. So as I was saying, the DSE 10s is one of the best multiplayer cars for any type of season, except for Gold Slipstream, where the Hemis might kill it like instantaneously, or maybe something like the Furai it can be easily defeated with. But in any other season, this car is very versatile. It has extremely good nitro efficiency. It can be considered the king of nitro efficiency in the high game, because its nitro efficiency is very good and allows you to keep speed for a very long period of time. The only car I know with a better nitro efficiency might be the 918 Spider or the Huracan. That might be the closest to a DSE 10s in terms of nitro efficiency, but nothing really beats in terms of nitro efficiency as well. And my DSE 10s is golden in the rank of 1976, as most people might have. In this race, I come in first place again, reaching Silver League on the second race I ever played in this multiplayer season. In the first few races, it was really easy competition, but just you wait. On our next race, we are facing super tough competition. We are on Nevada Desert Life in our next race, and we are facing 3 Pinafrina H2s at really high stars. Judging by their rank, there's 2 3003 cars, as you can see right there. We have max H2s. We have 1 Acura, 1 Resvani Beast X, 1 599XX Evo, and 1 M4 GTS. And no idea why someone used an M4 GTS. I expected to see anything but an M4 GTS in multiplayer actually. So it was really tough, and of course my car wasn't fast enough, and overall wasn't better enough than all of the other cars. So I had problems catching up and all of that, because you see there's this long straight sections where the faster cars, despite slow accelerating cars, might just speed up on that section. And all the cars we're facing here have extremely good acceleration, and notably the Acura 2017 NXX has really good acceleration for its class. So all these cars easily pass us, but we are able to stay ahead of a few of them, and also try to do some speed tricks to get our speed there. And somehow this guy flips me in mid-air, and we barrel off each other. I think he was safe, and then I got left behind. So this is the race where I started to lose rating. And as of now, spoiler alert, I have been demoted back to Bronze League because I wanted to make this video. So not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but definitely not a good thing for me. And in this race, becoming 7th, I don't know who I was ahead of because I didn't look at the competition, but it was most likely the M4. On our next 2 races, which are on the same track, Osaka Mode Finale. On this particular race, we have 1 Maserati Alfieri, 1 Pininfarina H2 as usual, 1 Lotus Elise, 1 599XX Evo, and 1 Viper. So I recently 3-starred my Viper and I will continue to use it in the Classic season for the time being in Silver League. For Gold League, I will prefer using the Asterion, my 3-star Asterion as well. So basically the last 2 races on Osaka didn't really go well for me because they're more agile cars. I would say the DSE 10s, I won't consider the DSE 10s to be particularly agile because it actually feels very stiff to the ground, and if you've driven the Camaro 0150th edition at max, which I personally have, it's actually really good. Like the float, it really does float. It can do a good floaty. And then also it just feels lighter than a DSE tends to move around, and overall is better than a DSE 10 just by a little bit. That's why I say it was a clone of the DSE 10 essentially. That's why I said at the start of this very video. And the DSE 10 is definitely a very good multiplayer choice for the beginners because it has very well-rounded stats, and it's also very easy to control, which is beneficial to beginners. And for those who think that you already got used to the game, you can try getting the 392 Hemi Scat Pack faster but with worse stats. So you gotta learn to manage your nitro and speed, which I can't really do. I prefer more handling oriented cars, which the Hemi isn't. And in this race we come in 4th place. For some weird reason, we have beat an Acura, a Lotus Elise, and the Maserati, which I feel is very weird because I expected the Maserati to get a podium position. On our last race on Osaka Mode Finale, we have 3 H2 speeds. We have 2 Dodge Vipers, 1 599XX Evo, and 1 Acura 2017 NSX. This was the last race I managed to record in Silver League before I got demoted to Bronze League, and all the way to a rating of I think 1043, falling I don't know 40 or something rating. That's a lot. So I think I might make a new video about some of the other cars, and maybe next time I'll make videos later and start playing multiplayer seasons later. Or I don't know, maybe it's just this season is more tough and here we run into a stupid physics issue and we had to get respawn, which allowed those 2 at the back, originally at the back, to like catch up very quickly, and we just don't really catch up with them because this section is pretty good for speed oriented cars, and those that are fast just get ahead of us and we can't really do anything and catch up anything. So in this race we actually come in last place and get to Bronze League, but nonetheless the DSE 10 is still an amazing car for beginners. It is one way to get from Bronze League to Silver League. In fact, it's one of the best ways other than the Lotus Elise. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video so far. Do remember to leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video so far, and subscribe for more Asphalt 89 Nitro 2 content. I'll see you in my next video, and in this race we come in last. Thank you very much.